You also know how to growl. Tell us how to growl.
I do. It's very easy. Do you want to learn?
Yes?
Okay. Check it out. If you think about a sigh, just go. But no, but if you as if you're really really frustrated, and you have a little bit of a there are little sounds. So if you push a lot of air,
Okay.
so no voice, but a lot of air. And if you have this rumble, you can build up on it a little bit, right? And then use a lot of energy, a lot of air, and you make it a little bit stronger. And that's how you grow.
Wow. So where does the energy go? Where do you which muscles do you have to
So it's a lot of your chest muscles and your back muscles, and your diaphragm, just in the sense that you're pushing a lot of air in one time. So it's like as if you were, like a cave person. Everyone's done it, It's the same thing. It's very
Okay.
yeah.
Primal.
It's a little bit primal.
Very primal. Wow. So that was growling with Marcela.
Thank you.
Thank you, Marcela, so much for letting us ask you some questions again. It's been a year since we asked you here at FEM in Eindhoven, and let's start by congratulating you on the release of Unprecedented.
Thank you very much. I'm very very happy about it.
It is, as of now, also on Spotify, so everybody should check that out. How have been the critiques, the response, the reviews?
Very nice, very nice, and I'm very happy about that because most people know me from all the people that know me from metal or symphonic and progressive. So this being completely different, I was very curious how people are going to receive it, but I'm getting really nice responses about it, so I'm very happy.
It is. On the first listen, it's kind of romantic, very, I don't know, it has this happy, in love kind of feeling. Was that what you were thinking about?
Well, I don't think of it being really happy. I think it's quite dark, really, but there are a couple
Nostalgic, that's the word, I think.
Yeah, exactly. There are a couple of songs that are a little bit happier, and definitely the happiest that I've ever written. But I think the overall mood is it's indeed a little bit more towards the nostalgic, melancholic side.
Yeah, there's a lot of Spanish too. Was that something you were longing to do?
Yeah, well, I always just write whatever comes to mind, and if a song, kind of like asks me for it to be in Spanish, then I just do it. So that's what I did.
That's lovely. What are your plans for the album? Are you going to perform it live more? Are you planning a future second release on your solo project?
I haven't really thought about what I'm gonna do on the next album. I definitely want to do something more, but considering all the options, I really liked working with a quartet. So who knows? And for this one, I've got some shows planned. So I'm going to be playing here and also in Tilburg, and they're not official yet. But I'm also doing some shows in Germany and in Belgium, and hopefully next year a little bit more around Europe. And some of tonight's going to be really special because with the quartet, but most of them I'm going to do with piano and vocals, so it's going to be a little different.
Cool. Are you promoting it also a little bit more in the classical direction, a little bit more camera concerts and stuff like that?
A little bit, because it's not classical, so it's kind of like right there in the middle. It's a little bit annoying. So there are some media that like it. So I am trying to promote it and those kind of magazines as well. But yeah, since it's like if you listen to classical, then you're expecting a classical composition, and this is not that. So, but yeah, there's also a little bit of interest in that area, so that's cool.
Nice. That opens new doors, and Cool. After 2 successful crowdfunding campaigns, you must be the crowdfunding pro. So we wanted to ask you, what advice would you give musicians or bands that are interested in going in that direction?
Do a lot of research about what works for musicians. Look at a lot of music campaigns to see what people were offering and what's good and what's not, what works and what not. Be realistic with your goals, because for a starting up band, when you do a crowdfunding, it's going to be really hard. Because there's going to be very little people that are going to give you money if they've never heard anything from you at all. So think about that and try to be realistic with your goals. It's always better to end up at 500% than nearly making it. So setting a very realistic goal is also very important.
Oh, all right. So set a low threshold so that it may overfund.
Yeah, yes, exactly. So do a lot of research. Every crowdfunding site has either a guide. I know that Indiegogo, which is the one that I was on, they have a very nice PDF called the Indiegogo Field Guide, and there are a lot of really good tips there. You just have to take the time and read everything and make good choices about what you're going to offer, what kind of payments you want to accept, and everything. There's a lot of really good information there. Yeah.
Cool. For the campaigns, but actually also in general, you do a lot of social media. You stay in touch with the fans. How do you find the time to do it with all your activities?
I have no friends. No, that's true. I have no social life, but it's okay because
you have a social media life.
I have a social media life. Yeah, but that's it.
Do you answer to every message, every email?
Yeah, except the ones where it's just like, hey, or
I love you.
Yeah, or a language that I don't understand.
Okay.
Then sometimes people send me pictures with like a message, and that you have to resend the picture to some people. I'm not gonna answer that.
No one answers to those.
So don't send me those.
Are you still working as a computer engineer?
I am.
Cool. How do you plan your vacation? Is it always? Do you ever take time off where it's not for a tour?
I sometimes. This year I did. So I actually went on vacation. That was very nice. And the rest.
Where did you go?
To the south of Portugal.
Nice.
So to the beach and the sun and just not doing anything, turning up my phone. Didn't take a computer. That was nice.
Thank you. So where can your fans catch you live with your solo project?
Tonight. That's going to be way too late. But, I have one more show planned in Tilburg on November 6th at the Paradox. And I'm going to have some more dates announced soon. Like I said, I think I'm going to be supporting Made in United for a few shows in Germany.
Cool.
And I think Verviers in Belgium. And also a few things, a couple of more things in Holland. But I'll keep you posted on those dates.
Cool. Thank you so much.